offer in silent mode and no talking or texting during the show. And now, Second City this week!
Everyone, this is Rick Overton.
Wow. I'm Matt with 1T.
Hi, Matt. I'm sorry. I wanted to contribute a little bit to the writers' meeting here, but I'm a little under the weather, so.
Okay, well,
Low five.
Matt with 1T.
Hi, I'm Tom with 2 T's.
Hi, Tom.
I'm Derek. Man, you were in so many of my favorite movies, Rick. Cloverfield, The Informant, and my all-time favorite, Groundhog Day.
Oh, yeah?
I was like 5 when that movie came out.
Oh.
I was 2.
Oh, I was just finishing grad school. Well, it's one of my favorite. I love the movie Groundhog Day, but I didn't have a really big part. I had a small part.
Yeah, but what a coincidence that you're here with us doing the show the week of Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day is such a sad movie. I mean, like, living the same day over and over again.
I gotta go get the pizza. So.
Well, let's get this thing moving. Amanda, what's your pitch?
Wouldn't it be funny if we did a sketch about video game players who came to embrace their love of choral singing?
Everybody, this is Rick Overton.
Hey, Rick, my name's Matt. I'm Matt with 1T.
I'm Tom with 2 T's.
Yeah, I'm Derek, and you are in so many of my favorite movies, Rick. Cloverfield, The Informant, and my favorite all-time movie, Groundhog Day.
This is a joke, right?
I was like 5 when that movie came out. I was 2.
I was just finishing grad school.
What a coincidence that you're doing the show with us the same week of Groundhog Day.
You okay, Rick?
Groundhog Day is just so sad. Like, living the same day
Over and over?
How did you know what I was going to say?
Because we've just been through all this before.
Oh, he's doing a bit. It's a parallel bit.
All right, let's get this moving. Amanda, what's your pitch?
Wouldn't it be funny if we did a sketch about video game players coming to embrace their love of choral singing?
Everyone, this is Rick Overton.
I'm Matt with
With 1T, Rick to Tom with 2 T's, Derek, whose favorite movie was Groundhog Day.
And I was like,
Like 5 years old when you saw the movie. George was in grad school and the black guy was 2.
What a coincidence that you're...
The coincidence that I am here the same week as Groundhog Day, and you think it's sad that it's one day repeating over and over again.
I gotta go get the pizza.
No, hold on, no pizza. I ordered it in. Let's keep the moving. Let's keep this along here. Amanda, what's your pitch?
Wouldn't it be great if we did a sketch about video game players coming to embrace their love of choral singing?
Hi, I'm Matt with 1T.
Rick, wake up. No. Wake up. Fall asleep. Oh, whoa, where was I?
You're at the Second City pitch meeting. I think you were having a nightmare.
Oh, yes, I was. I kept dreaming that there was this one day happening over and over again, like Groundhog Day. You need some rest. Go home, man.
I was like 5 when that movie came out. I was 2.
I was just out of grad school.
This is the Second City this week with anchor George Caleodis. Special guest Rick Overton. Producing Marion Dunham as the nurse. Hosted by Negative Campaign ad. If you can't say something nice about someone, you have a career in politics. Tonight's episode, Overton Reaction.
What a week it was. In a recent interview, Mitt Romney said he is not concerned about the very poor, or as he knows them, people who drive Hondas. Nevada's Bunny Ranch brothel rallied support for Ron Paul this week in Reno. The girls like Paul because he favors immediate withdrawal of all troops and foreign aid, and these girls appreciate a man who pulls out in a timely fashion. Newt Gingrich said if they made a movie about this year's campaign, he'd like to be played by Brad Pitt. First rule of open marriage, you do not talk about open marriage. Joe Biden admits he told President Obama not to launch the attack to kill Osama bin Laden. Frankly, he didn't see how murdering a Ukrainian Olympic figure skater would solve anything. Donald Trump officially endorsed Mitt Romney Thursday. He assured Romney that he would be at the forefront of his campaign promotion effort by telling him, "You're flyed." Gingrich asked him why he didn't support Gingrich. Trump said, "You're tired." Apparently Trump was concerned Ron Paul was a government informant because he told him, "You're wired." Rick Santorum had a bunch of backup singers, and Trump said, "You're quired." Can't wait to get backstage and tell the writer of that joke, "You're fired." The SAG Awards are done, and the Oscar nominations are in, and no one can agree, really, on who does and does not deserve it.
LAX, please.
Sure.
Hey, I recognize you. You're, Ron Howard's daughter. Yes, Bryce. Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yes, that's me.
Well, you were in The Help.
Yes, I was.
You weren't nominated, but everybody else was.
Right.
Wow, you were so mean and so racist. You really made my skin crawl.
Well, then I guess I did my job, didn't I?
Yes, if playing a two-dimensional cartoon villain is your job, then I suppose you did.
Excuse me?
Oh, you can agree with me. I mean, don't worry about it. It's just us. I mean, you know that movie was totally overrated, right? It was just Mean Girls on a plantation.
I think you're the minority in that opinion.
Minority? No, I'm not black. Kidding! I totally made that joke because I know everybody probably thinks you're racist now.
But this is a character in a movie yet. Listen, I don't want to be late for my flight, okay? Can we just keep moving?
Okay, but I really don't think that you're going to be late. I mean, they have this whole new thing at the airport now. It's a line for celebrities.
Oh, you think I hear my iPhone ringing?
No, I don't think you do. This is a drop call zone. It's Coldwater Canyon. I'm sorry, but you're not getting reception. Hey, if you're making up reasons not to talk to me, maybe it's because I said something to make you uncomfortable. Let's clear the air here. You did a really good job, okay? At convincing a lot of people that The Help was an important movie.
It is an important movie. It's nominated.
Oh, but you're just upset because you weren't nominated.
Okay, maybe just a little.
Hey, chin up, little Opie. Ryan Gosling, he wasn't nominated, and he put more food in Beverly Hills tables than any other actor this year. And that's got to sting, I would think.
A bit.
Okay. Hey, you know what really galls me about the Best Actress category?
Oh, please do tell.
What happened to movies about attractive people? I mean, you have Meryl Streep, you have Glenn Close dressing up as a man, and you have Meryl Streep dressing up as a woman who looks like a man. I swear to God, I've seen better looking female impersonators at the Manhole.
Is the Manhole a gay bar?
Yes, Bryce, the Manhole is a gay bar.
Well, I would never know that looking at your scarf. And I think Glenn Close did a fabulous job.
Well, I wouldn't know. I didn't see Albert Nobbs, and either did you. Nobody has. All anybody's seen is that American Gothic photo of Glenn Close looking like Scrooge McDuck.
Roll down a window.
No, I wouldn't roll down the window. There's a lot of pollution in this city, and it'll rot your red hair. I mean, there was no surprises really in the Best Actor category. You have Brad Pitt, you have George Clooney, you have Gary Oldman. Well, there were two surprises, I guess. One of them you never heard of, and one of them you never heard. Oh. I'm talking about John Girardin from The Artist.
Oh.
Yes. I mean, it was a silent movie. I think it's going to start a whole new trend in silent movies. It's going to be really great. It's going to be great for people like Gilbert Gottfried and Fran Drescher and Joey Lauren Adams.
We're all very nice people, I'm sure.
Who can finally get some work. Hey, wait, excuse me. I told you this is a drop call zone. Put your phone down. Jesus Christ. Anyway. There were a lot of other weird movies nominated this year. Like The Tree of Life. What? I mean, it was a movie. The Tree of Life. It was a movie about a skyscraper, about Brad Pitt in the 1950s, about Sean Penn making a phone call, about a bunch of little boys playing in the dirt, about dinosaurs, and then everybody's on a beach. What the fuck?
You're really scaring me now.
Okay, you know what's really annoying too is the Best Supporting Actor and Best Supporting Actress categories. Swear to God, am I watching the Oscars or am I watching the MTV Movie Awards? I mean, what's worse than Melissa McCarthy being nominated for Bridesmaids is Jonah Hill being nominated for Moneyball. Congratulations, Jonah. You can stand still for 2 goddamn hours. What's your airline?
Virgin Terminal 6.
And Melissa McCarthy, okay, I get it. You're funny and you're yourself, and that's great. Okay, but if that's the only criteria to be nominated for an Oscar, then I think there's a couple people we left out. Why not Zach Galifianakis for The Hangover 2? Why not Jennifer Aniston for Horrible Bosses? What, she was the best thing in an otherwise terrible movie. What about the girl from the Progressive commercials? She's funny, she's brave enough to be quirky, but should she get an Oscar? No!
Here's my card.
We're here. This machine, it just takes a really long time. Here you go. That's my headshot. I'm an actor, and I don't know, I'm just trying to make it in Hollywood, and I see you in the car, and you're so successful, I'm sure there's something you can do to help.
Doing things on your own is best, okay?
You a godless woman.
Excuse me, is this taxi open?
What? Sean Connery and Bryce Howard in the same goddamn day? Holy shit, it's a sign. I mean,
Yes, I know you. You're in the house. Yes, well, you weren't nominated like everybody else.
Hey, Larry! I got the Super Bowl pool grids all set to go. I just need your buy-in.
Oh, yes. Let's get this party started.
Hi, Mona! Guess what, Larry? You've already won because you had Mona down as the first guest to arrive. That is $5 for you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, guys. I brought my homemade guacamole.
Oh, heck no, Mona. Great to see you here. Here's your Super Bowl party grid.
Oh, I love this game. All right, here's my buy-in.
Oh, thank you.
And I'll just take this money because I won because Mona's first words were thanks and she was the first guest whose boobs you Googled. That's $10 for me.
Actually, it looks like I won because you guys got into a fight in the first 5 minutes of the party.
Actually, I won because the party in fact started a half hour ago. You were late, as usual. But we do love your guacamole, and it's so lovely to have it sitting here next to the peanuts.
Hey! Ned is here!
What's up, everyone?
Hey, finally, somebody fatter than me. That means I win! 5 Schnackaroonies for the Lehrmeister.
Ooh, and I'll just take those back because I bet that you'd say Lehrmeister. Here, Ned, this is one of the grids for the Super Bowl.
Thank you
You know
very
what?
much.
I won another $5 because Ned showed up empty-handed.
And I won $5 because someone's breath is in need of a breath mint.
Hey, Pam! How you doing?
Oh, looks like I won another $5. You just called Olivia Pam. You know, that was kind of a stretch because she is your only sister, but $5 for me.
Olivia, welcome to the party. Listen, we've got the game going, and it's going strong, and it's going fast. So, be sure to pay attention, and you can go ahead and set the chips next to the peanuts.
Peanut! Didn't you know? I win!
Survivor is upset at us for using Eye of the Tiger. I mean, you think they'd be happy, and now they're suing us?
Well, sorry, Speaker Gingrich. It could be they just don't support the campaign.
Well, kumquats.
It could be their only song.
Well, I don't know. We need a new song now. You got any ideas?
Well, I thought we could use Rocket Man by Elton John.
I don't know who that man is. He sounds new. Is that one of the new hip kids on the scene?
Well, this song is catchy, and it would be a reminder of your plan to set a moon colony.
Oh, no, I went back on that plan in my last debate because people thought it was so insane. So, next.
How about I Get Around by Tupac?
Oh, okay.
Because you've been all over the world.
Uh-huh.
You've been in Washington for a long time, and you are currently in an open marriage.
Hello. Yes, well, you know what? Maybe. I mean, we are currently going exclusive for the purposes of this campaign. By the way, everyone, this is Herman Cain. He's helping me stay in touch with the colored people. Why don't you get in touch with this Tupac character, see if he'll let us use a song?
Mr. Gingrich, I have an idea. How about Hello by Lionel Richie?
Is that one of the new Scenester kids? Is that new? Is that hip? Is that now? What does he sound like?
You know, I've been alone with you inside my mind. And in my dreams I've kissed your lips 1,000 times. Sometimes I see you pass outside my door. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your smile. I can see it in your smile. You're all I've ever wanted, and my arms are open wide. You know just what to say, and you know just what to do. And I want to tell you so much.
I like that. I love you, and I'm the candidate that all the Republicans want to love, and I say hello to a lot of people.
I got Lionel Richie on speed dial right now. Let's get him down here. He ain't working at all.
Royal Bank of Scotland boss Sir Fred Goodwin has been stripped of his knighthood following business dealings that led to Britain's banking crisis. Meanwhile, in the U.S., Lehman Brothers CEO Richard Fuld has retained his title, evilest-looking banking dude. A new congressional report emphasizes the health risks of tanning beds and recommends that they carry the following warning. Tanning beds create beliefs based in emotion rather than facts, an unwillingness to compromise, and a 200% increase in uncontrolled sobbing. A Bible is on sale for $500 on Craigslist, and the seller claims it was signed by Jesus Christ using an Expo highlight. Preposterous, because everyone knows Jesus was a Sharpie guy. Lego will begin rolling out sets based on the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The Rings slogan is expected to change to "One ring to rule them all and hurt like fuck when you step on it in the dark." In the wake of the Florida primary, Cuban-American relations are in the news. Here now with more is CNN correspondent Wolf Blitzer. Wolf Blitzer, everyone.
Thank you, George. You took what I was going to say, but I'm obligated to repeat and say it anyway. In the light of the Florida Republican primary, the Cuban-American relations are in the news again. And so we go live via satellite to Fidel and his brother Raul Castro.
Hola, Lobo.
Hello, both. Incidentally, Raul will be translating for his brother Fidel. Fidel Castro, you said of the Republican Florida primaries this week that they were a competition of idiocy. Do you stand by those remarks?
Yes, I do, Wolf. The people are being manipulated to the Republic of Cuba to curry favor to the Cuban expatriate gangsters.
Do you foresee a time when American and Cuban relations will be stabilized?
The U.S. will have to lift the trade embargo. Guantanamo Bay will have to be returned to the Cuban people, and the United States will have to issue a formal apology.
Would you prefer to deal with this current administration or a new Republican administration?
Well, it sounds like you're trying to ask me to endorse a certain campaign. I'm sorry, I cannot do that because all of the campaign people are enemies to the imperial. To the people of Cuba.
I've always wanted to know, Chairman Fidel, you were at one time a minor league prospect for the Washington State Senators. And what I would like to know is, what were your special strengths as a pitcher?
Oh!
I was getting with speed on my fastball, I was working on my slider, and then the revolution.
Fidel and Raul Castro.
Good evening.
Lieutenant Janel in the Oval Office.
Mr. John Waddell.
Hey,
Good to see you.
great to be seen. Good to see you, Mr. President, sir.
All right. Well, you know, I'm a man of my word.
Uh-huh.
And when I told your wife that I look at your semiconductor engineering resume, I mentioned it. Do you have your resume?
Oh.
All right.
Wow.
Sprawled up. Big. Okay. Let's see here. You went to Ohio University.
I sure did, yes.
Go Bobcats.
Yes. Stand loud and clear. Stand and keep on standing and sing
I was
along
being polite.
you love.
I was being polite.
Oh, my
So you noted here that you were in the top 25% of your class.
Oh yeah, I was captain of the intramural frisbee team.
That you know how to do a keg stand.
You know, there's this one time that being
Don't talk yourself out of a job, John.
Just trying to. I just feel like this interview's going really, really well.
It'll have that effect on people. So down to your resumes, Jason Schmidt.
Oh, Jason Schmidt. He was in my house down at the Kappa Delta Rho house. Kappa Delta Rho.
My phone's ringing.
I don't hear a ring, but
It's for president stuff. I'll be under attack. Hello? Okay. Sorry. Real important stuff, you know. Iraq, Iran, Watergate, slavery.
Yeah.
Egyptians built the pyramids, you know. You got it. Thank you.
Great to see
Real nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Hillary?
I came to see how it went with our new employee.
Hillary, he was a disaster. Can't hire.
You have to, otherwise it's a PR nightmare.
It's impossible.
Fine, then I'm giving this book to Michelle.
What is it?
Cunt, A Declaration of Independence by feminist Inga Museo. And there's a lot more where that came from, so unless you want your J. Crew Jackie O turning into a Doc Martin Peggy O, I suggest you do what I say.
I'm sorry, can I get validation? What's going on?
John, there's been a change of plan.
Oh.
Congratulations. You're hired.
Oh, sweet!
John Waddell just broke the copier.
Damn it.
Again.
Really sorry.
On the positive side, your approval rating has skyrocketed since you hired the schmo.
That's true. Kansas Speaker Mike O'Neill wanted you dead. However, now
He has printed a retraction, switched parties, and sent you a very nice fruit basket.
Oh, fruit.
Ted Nugent. Fully support Barack Obama.
That's it. Where's the squirrel? Go for the squirrel.
You all know our next speaker. This man cannot do his job, but yet he is successful somehow. We now announce from the American Society of Incompetent Workers, or ASU, Mr. John Waddell.
Yeah! Who loves Funyuns?
I, Mitt Romney, accept the Republican nomination.
Yay!
And I hereby concede the general election.
It's not enough that Romney conceded. We can take control of the House and Senate.
You're late.
Do you realize that you can get anything you want to eat here at any time of the day? Literally! Mrs. Obama,
Hello, John.
can I touch your hair?
You're drunk.
Not drunk enough.
Drunk.
Not drunk enough.
I'm getting quite tired of putting up with you.
Yeah, you can't fire me. The American people will uproar or something like that.
John, we have a very special mission for you. Okay, you see this very remote area of Iran?
Yeah.
It needs to be mapped. So we want you to hike all up in there.
You got it! We're going streaking! Woo!
As my second term comes to a close, I would like to thank one of my employees, Mr. John Waddell, who even though in an Iranian prison, he is still doing the job to his best of his ability. Thank you.
You heard about Microsoft's great new app? It's called the GPS Locator, and it only costs $69.95. It helps you get where you're going without the use of a map. Now, some people have accused us of programming the app to avoid bad neighborhoods. Well, this simply isn't true, and I'm going to show you by demonstrating how it works. This man is trying to get around the city, and he doesn't have our app.
I think I'll turn left. Hey, I'm not familiar with this neighborhood. I don't know where I am. Where am I?
Hey man, you look lost.
Ah! Oh my God! Here, take my wallet. I have a son. He's a little boy. Don't hurt me. If you're going to kill me, just do it fast.
We've all been in this situation. It's scary. He was scared because he was lost. Let's see what happens with our app.
I think I'll turn left here.
Whoa there. You do not want to turn left. Do not turn left. Do you hear me?
Why do you sound so upset?
I'm not upset. Who's upset? I'm just saying you do not want to go that way.
Okay, well, then I'll just keep going this way.
That was a close one. I could have been stolen.
He didn't get lost. Danger averted. Our app is programmed to recognize various weather conditions that you might encounter, such as geological disasters, hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes, tsunamis, and outer space hazards. I think you can see what I'm getting at here.
Press conference here on the moon. Who would have thought 7 years from this day that we'd be opening up, yes, our first Starbucks. And this will follow a line of other great American companies that have moved their business to the moon, such as Apple, McDonald's, Macy's Men, Banana Republic Men, CVS, Lane Bryant, and Bath and Beyond. My personal favorite, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Like the one off Pico, not the one off Sunday. The Starbucks is conveniently located at the Vince Lombardi Restway off Intermoon Highway 435, which is right next to the BP refueling station. My fellow Moonians, I hope this offers proof to you that my administration was right in building a colony on the moon, and the American people were right in electing me as president. Yeah, things are bad on Earth. China's bought the rights to the U.S. The horrible earthquake has sunk California, moving the entertainment industry to Wisconsin. And yes, I too feel your pain. I am done about watching movies about beer, cheese, and hair. But we have a bitchin' moon colony, am I right? Gingrich is ready for questions.
Hi, Mr. President.
Yeah. Sugar tits.
Yes. How does your administration plan to solve the problem of illegal immigration?
Well, we keep up, covering up craters, and they keep on finding new craters to crawl out of. So, we're trying our best. Don't give me that liberal hogwash about this was their moon first. You go down to Earth and talk to a Hopi Indian, they'll tell you who's a real American.
President Gingrich?
Yeah, pot roast. What's up?
I have two questions.
Fire away.
First one, is your middle name really Leroy, or is that just something you did for Dark Side History Month?
Why don't you get that moon dust off your face and come to the Moon Ramada with me after this, and I'll tell you.
My second question,
Fire away.
What are you going to do about unemployment?
Well, I'm going to take the people that are unemployed and have them negotiate with the aliens that I previously just addressed. Hopefully that will take care of the unemployment and the population problem.
Mr. President.
Rick Overton, I'm a big fan, sir.
It's much nicer here.
Well, you're welcome, always.
Thanks. I wanted to ask you what, with your upcoming new marriage, where are you planning to go for your honey earth?
Considering that this is my fourth marriage in 4 years, I would like to say that we would plan to take a relaxing trip on the Sea of Serenity. And then a relaxing trip, if you know what I mean. And now time for the national anthem.
Simon Cowell has reportedly fired Steve Jones, Nicole Schertzinger, and Paula Abdul from the X Factor. Steve and Nicole are very upset, and Paula will be too as soon as she comes down. Fran Drescher admitted she's been abducted by aliens. Is it any wonder they returned her? Las Vegas couple became the world's longest married, celebrating their 78th anniversary, so heartfelt congratulations go out to Siegfried and Roy. Champion of soul music, Don Cornelius was found dead Wednesday. The coroner listed the official cause of death as Lana Del Rey's debut album. I even heard it. It was announced this week that Sir Paul McCartney has decided to write and perform music for a new video game, scheduled for release next year.
Hey, Joe. You playing Angry Birds?
It was. Now they're just kind, wistful, nostalgic birds with nice hair.
So, in conclusion, I'd like to say that although Jackie Robinson wasn't the best black baseball player, he was instrumental in integrating the sport. The end.
Thank you, Tommy, for that very astute interpretation of a 13-page coloring book. Wherever do you gain your insight?
Wikipedia.
Right. Who would like to present their Black History Month book report next?
I'm next.
Kaylee. Who did you report on?
O.J. Simpson.
No, I never would have approved that. What book would you have even based it on?
If I did it.
Okay, that book was taken off the shelves.
Yeah, but you can like get anything off the internet, right, Tommy? Yeah, I mean, if anyone wants a bootleg copy of Lana Del Rey's new album, I like totally have it.
Okay, you know what, Kylie? You were supposed to report on George Washington Carver.
Yeah, but GWC is like so boring. Like, yawn.
Sorry, that man came up with over 1 million uses for the peanut.
Yeah, but like nobody can eat now because everyone's like allergic to peanuts.
Yep. Can I get an amen?
Amen, my brother.
Okay, you know what, Janel? You should be ashamed of yourself. This is your history. These are your people.
Oh, no, she did not.
Oh, yes, she did. I will not sit here and watch you all mock African Americans. You all should be mortified that Kaylee thinks O.J. Simpson was some hero of black history.
O.J. Simpson was a stellar athlete. His acting, he was okay as Nordberg and Naked Gun. But other than that stuff, but he made up for it. He redeemed himself for his past transgression with his most significant role to date, an amazing murder. This man killed not one, but 2 white people and got away with it.
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, you know what, Kaylee? There's going to be no report on O.J. Simpson. You fail, and you still have to report on George Washington Carver.
Okay,
sit down.
Like, why does the white man keep trying to keep me down?
Say it again.
Why does the white man keep trying to keep me down?
Go to the principal's office now.
Keep your head up, sister.
Thanks, brother. All right, who is next? Susie?
Meta World Peace.
Absolutely not.
He's a changed man.
Juanita, what do you have?
Nicki Minaj.
Okay. What about you, Arturo?
Black Spider-Man.
That's not even real.
Yeah, he really is black.
No high fives. Jamal, who did you report on?
Weezy.
No. You know what? I can't. With any of you, I want to just. God!
I'm just playing around. I did a report on an amazing white family that took African Americans under their wings and with kindness and their benevolence they brought up black men and women from the depths of burden. Really, she saved them.
No, count this glass. Now, this is what I am talking about. Who was this wonderful white family?
The Kardashians.
Hi, I am Rick, everybody, and welcome to
What's your family value?
What's the family value? I'm your host, Brian Sandoval, the governor of Nevada. Yeah. If you are not familiar with our show, I will give a little bit of a situation here, and the contestants will determine whether or not that situation constitutes a family value or not, and why. We will start with Mitt Romney, because you won the Florida primary. Go ahead, Mitt Romney.
Thanks, Brian. I would just like to say that I'm honored and pleased that the people of Nevada have me here today.
And this is a game show, not a debate. Here you'll have to choose a topic.
And I'll take medicine for 100.
Okay, great. A person has cancer and can't afford insurance. Mitt.
Family value. Healthcare is a privilege, not a right.
I'm sorry. We cannot accept that answer from you because of your Massachusetts politics. Anybody else? Go ahead, Ron. Ron.
Oh, I'm just having fun shooting, which is my right. It's a family value. Some poor sap wants to choose to move in next to a power plant that has no federal regulation that keeps it from leaking pollutants and wants us to pay for his treatment. Well, he's wrong.
That is correct. Regulation is not a family value. $100 goes to you, Ron, and control of the board.
Okay, well then I'll take the finance for $200, Brian.
Okay, let's see here. A person works hard at a job for years, pays taxes, and enjoys the privileges of citizenship.
Miss, not a family value, only suckers pay full tax rates.
That's right, but we don't talk about that. Anybody else? Anybody else? Ron.
It's not a family value. I think to ask for someone to pay taxes on goods or services is inherently un-American. Things should just magically pay for themselves, like in the Harry Potter book.
That is correct. You control the board.
All right, I'll go back to medicine.
Okay, great. Another person has cancer, and his loved one stays with him until he dies. Rick.
I'm going to say not a family value because his loved one could be his gay lover, and that would be an abomination.
That is true.
Thank you.
But, no, I'm sorry. It's not the answer we're looking for. Go ahead, Newt.
Well, not a family value. The man is obviously not patriotic enough to dump the cancer-ridden body and go with someone much prettier.
That's correct. Newt has the lead.
Boom. I'm going to take something I know a little bit about, marriage for 300.
Okay, awesome. Person X loves person Y very much, and they get married. Wrong.
Well, it's not a family value. People that get married, they're just doing it for the unfair tax advantage.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Go ahead, Newt.
He should have made her sign a prenup, not a family value.
No. Why don't you give it a try, Rick?
You said X and Y, so we don't know what their genders are, so it would be not a family value if they were gay. That would be abhorrent.
That's correct. Okay, the end of another exciting round. Come back for another 3-hour round. But until then, we'll be watching some negative campaign ads.
Mitt Romney wants to shut down the internet and make watching TV and movies illegal. Do you want someone like this to be the next president?
Newt Gingrich hates Disneyland. Do you want someone who puts the home of Mickey and Donald Duck in jeopardy to be the next president?
Mitt Romney likes to urinate on old people's graves. Do you want someone like this to be your next president?
Newt Gingrich doesn't use toilet paper to wipe his ass. Do you want someone like this to be the next president?
Mitt Romney watches porn where midgets and old people have sex.
Newt Gingrich watches Whitney.
Sorry.
Mitt Romney once told his daughter she was a worthless piece of shit. Then he ran her over with his car.
Newt Gingrich hates you. He fucking hates you. More than you can know.
Not as much as Mitt Romney hates everybody on Earth and whoever existed.
Fuck you, bitch.
This isn't about 2012, is it? It's about my mother coming to visit.
Well, how come nothing I ever do is good enough
She
for
just
that
wanted what was best for you.
And I don't want
I
what's
don't
best
think
for
you
you.
do. I
This
sometimes
is all
question
because
you.
I'm not Jewish.
I'm
This is all-
done
it all
with this
comes down to
conversation.
that. Yeah, she hates
In sports news, 15% of people said they would miss the birth of their child for a ticket to the Super Bowl, while 85% said they'd miss it for 2 tickets.
Some water to wash this down.
Stakes are at an all-time high for the Patriots and the Giants this Sunday. The team that loses will be forced to listen to Madonna's opinions. In Minnesota, a man was charged with DUI while driving a Zamboni and leading police in a circular chase across 2 blue lines. Angels minor league pitcher Daniel Reynolds has been suspended 50 games for a second drug violation. The 20-year-old Reynolds tested positive for stupid pills. We take you now to this living room.
Oh, it's going all the way! Yeah! In your face, bitch! I'm sorry, man. Wow, where did that come from? Hey, you know, you worked real hard to try and get that ball. And, well, I don't know about that pass, but I know this. You complete me.
Thanks, man. It really means a lot to me.
Pfizer recalled 1 million defective packets of birth control pills this week. The Maury Povich show will expand to 3 hours in September. Prostate cancer has been discovered in a 2,200-year-old Egyptian mummy. Doctors contend an earlier diagnosis would have meant that the mummy would still be dead. Thank you. In other medical news, a Massachusetts dentist was sentenced to 1 year in prison for substituting paper clips for stainless steel posts in root canal procedures. This has us wondering what else medical professionals might do to make an extra buck.
Did I ever tell you about the time I tried to fix a guy's heart valve with a Pez dispenser?
Only about 1 million times.
Hey!
Okay, screw.
Hey, welcome to medical malpractice prison. I'm Steve, and this here's Denise.
Call me D. Double D.
All right, Double D. All right, Steve, I'm Mike.
Oh, so Mike, what are you in for?
Well, I was just performing dental procedures on patients using office supplies.
What? They locked you up for that?
What up with that? I was using all brand name paper clips and stuff, good stuff.
Ah, unbelievable. You know, once this broad came to me with a real bad case of emphysema, right? And she couldn't afford a real transplant, so I just replaced the lungs with a couple of water wings and a bicycle pump.
How'd it work?
It worked perfectly! For like 10 minutes, and then her arm got tired and she quit pumping.
But see, how are you supposed to know about that? How could you know?
That's what I said to the judge.
Yeah.
Yeah, now what are you in here for?
Well, I replaced the guy's brain with an iPhone.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, he was sharp as a tack, had a photographic memory, and then one day, he was in Coldwater Canyon, boom, lights out. I said to him, hey buddy, why don't you just go home and recharge a little bit? And then a week later, he collapsed. I tried to rush him to the Genius Bar, but it was too late.
Wow.
I mean, I was the one that taught him how to aftercare after all. Hey, another new recruit.
Anybody got a smoke?
Hey, gorgeous, what's your name?
Julia. Bet you're wondering what I'm in here for.
Hey, what are you in here for, Julia?
I was a surgeon, a damn good one. The times were tough and I was in a tight spot.
Amen.
One day this gal walks into my office with a blank check. She says her husband isn't interested in her anymore. So I tell her, after I'm done with her, your husband won't even be able to resist you.
So what'd you do? Botox, lipo?
Breast implants?
I built a sports bar in a vagina. Everything. Beers on tap. Barstools. TV. Chicken wings. My husband was up in there 24 hours a day. And his friends. Wow! Yeah. Everybody was happy. But then one day, she realizes she's sitting on a big gold mine. So she starts charging a cover and letting anybody she wants.
Smart broad.
But she got sloppy. She stopped bothering to clean up all that spilt beer. Next thing you know, she's dead of a massive yeast infection and I'm here.
Hold on a second. Now, how did you ever know that you could actually put a sports bar into a vagina?
She wasn't the first patient.
What do you mean?
Open for business!
Wow!
Can't wait to watch your Super Bowl. Hold my leg! Gotta do gangster!
An Oregon judge sentenced a man to jail for swinging a lightsaber at police. sentence was harsh because the lightsaber loses value once removed from its original packaging. Study shows that a zap of ultrasound to the testicles can reduce sperm count. This is how bad the economy's become, is that men are volunteering for studies where their testicles get zapped. In Iraq, archaeologists have found a 3,500-year-old yo mama joke. Though the exact joke is not decipherable, experts believe it says, "Yo mama's so Paleolithic, her social security number is 3. Your mama's so poor she goes to Pangea's fried chicken and licks other people's fingers. Your mama's so slutty you were born sideways with a Tyrannosaurus and never touched the wall.
Look, it's George Clooney! Hey, George Clooney, we couldn't be happier with The Descendant and its 5 Academy Award nominations.
I do what I can.
We want to make a sequel.
All right, why not?
But we can't shoot it in Hawaii. We don't have the budget.
This fall, The Descendants 2, a film about a man whose family owns a strip mall in Reseda.
You've got to sell the strip mall!
And whose wife is dying.
Kids, your mother's dying.
What happened?
She hit her head, and that guy from the Chinese donut shop ran her over a few times.
No!
A film about a man who isn't afraid to stand up to his family.
Kids, I'm not selling the strip mall.
Why not?
Because I'm proud of that strip mall. It's got good parking, the rent's low, and besides, I get free visits at the massage parlor.
Daddy, we love you.
Come here, kids.
George Clooney, another smash hit and 2 Caterers Guild nominations. You're welcome. Let's make another one.
Why not?
All right, let's do it.
Coming this fall, The Descendants 3, a film about a man whose family owns a strip club in Tampa, Florida.
You've got to sell the strip club!
And whose wife is dying.
Kids, your mother's dying.
What happened?
Someone didn't clean the pole and she flew off and her head hit a strobe light.
A film about a man who's not afraid to stand up to his family.
Kids, I'm not selling the strip club.
Why not?
Because there's titties.
Daddy, we got the clap.
Come here, kids.
George Clooney.
All right.
Let's do one more, because that's what we've been doing.
Okay. As long as it's not as bad as Ocean's 12.
Okay.
It might be. Coming this fall, The Descendants 4, a film about a man whose family owns Cleveland. Because it's worth almost as much as a strip club in Tampa. A film about a man whose wife...
Yeah. Kids, your mother's dying.
Did she hit her head?
No, she lives in Cleveland. She's down in Florida.
A man who's not afraid to blah, 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 stand up to his family.
Kids, I'm not selling Cleveland.
Why not?
Wait, what am I talking about? Of course we're selling Cleveland.
Daddy, we're bored.
Come on, kids. No.
Come on. George Clooney. George Clooney, come on, George Clooney. Come on. No, George Clooney.
All right, let's
come on.
This fall, a film about a man whose family owns a polygamous campground in Utah.
Come on.
Just go with it.
Kids! Your mother is dying. I don't know which one, but one of them is your mother's. Don't quote me on it.
What happened?
She was giving birth and she hit her head. But don't worry, I'll get another wife. It's not a problem.
A man who's not afraid to stand up to his weirdo family.
Kids, I'm not selling the polygamous campground.
Why not?
Because I'm proud of this polygamous campground. Besides, I dig the lifestyle.
Daddy, we're pregnant.
Come here, kids.
Look out. There's a sniper around in that building up on your left.
Got him, team leader, thanks.
All right, everybody, stay focused. I think we're going to walk into an ambush about 4 clicks up the road.
Attackers on the right. Get him.
Wow, Ted, you're getting really good at this game.
Oh, yeah, Mom, I'm getting better.
Better, yeah!
game people who finally embraced their love of choral singing.
We're running long, we had to cut the slow-mo.